Every cycle, thousands of hopefuls make planet fall on Veles. Most paid a hefty price passage by contracting their corporations and indentured laborers called indents. Slaves and all but name. You are an indent with the Ascent Group, the largest corporation on Veles. On Vels, I'm gonna say? Veles, maybe? Veles, maybe. Stuck in the deep, dank bowels of the massive archaeological lineal glass. The cycles to end your contract on early death, whatever comes first. And you with a hard kick in the groin like it does everyone. Down for the count just yet. Oh, okay.
Management, disposal SI, in maintenance subsector 41A. Tasks Okay, WMD control room. Interface with WMD SI. Diagnose cause of error. Conduct any repairs needed. End work order.
Bonnier, listen up. I had sewage coming out of my fucking rinser this morning. Ever tried showering in manure? I want this fixed. Get it done before end of cycle and I'll throw in a juicy bonus.
Alright. X is roll. Okay, can't go that well. Data pad, maintenance log, everything is as functional and broken at the same time as always. The soups are doing their job, flying scraps are welding to their little silicone heart's content. And I still don't really get what all the walking monos are up to. All in a day's work. Signed Byron. Okay. Okay, find information about the myriad of things in the world, locations, characters you meet, alien species, corporations, and general knowledge about the world and technology. Read about the enemies after you defeat them, and find game help with the collection of tutorials. Okay. The character tab contains the overall summary of your character level, skills, and attributes. It also lets you allocate skill points, check your currently carried unclaimed bounties and capabilities of current cyber deck. Okay. Loadout. Your loadout can be viewed and changed on the fly. You can carry 2 weapons and 1 choice of tactical gear. Weapons are sorted by their MK level and type. Okay. Equip armor at any time by selecting the piece for body, lower body. The summary will show how different. So, okay. Augmentations. Equip augmentations and modules at any time, but be mindful of changing augmentations yourself will drain your energy. Augmentations are sorted based on which can power up the most your current attributes. Okay. Check all your completed missions and status. Recommendation level for side missions. Okay. Canary, the manufacturer of mining tools and equipment. Canary items are known for their rough design and dependability. Some of their tools have been repurposed with great success for combat, as has their protective equipment, and Habganger would appreciate a canary weapon. Okay. I'm pretty sure we'll go through all that. I gotta get used to, because if you hit that, it goes over. So just hit circle. Main mission. Cool. Primary. Pepper. No secondary. Cool. Press circle to crouch so that you can. Okay. All right, square. We're gonna be contract objective. Okay, cool. What was that? Locked. All weapons can be upgraded if you have the required components. Visit a gunsmith to upgrade any weapon currently owned to the next MK level. Each level increases the damage. Weapon upgrades are persistent across all duplicates of that particular one. Even if you sell all currently owned P1 Protector, the game will remember your MK if you get a new one. Oh, that's dope. Okay. Okay, acquire map segments. You reach new zones, your IMP automatically survey and download the relevant maps for the current zone, store them. Journal. Cool. Sent message, fuck me, you were right. I shouldn't have fallen for it. A new life, get a job with the Ascent group, the trip to Vels, and everything set up. All I have to do is work of the depth. What? All I have to do is work of the depth as the addict. What else you got over here?
So, they finally sent backup. Guess the problem must have reached the stack tops, or Boom would have left me here to be scavenged for orcs. I'm Drummer. Hope you came armed. SI's locked itself into a recursive void loop. Whatever caused it's beyond that door, together with a whole lot of ferals who came out of nowhere. Took a fat bite out of my thigh. Was all I could do to crawl in here and put the room in lockdown. You'll help out, right? They didn't tell you I was already down here. Coon, that dirty fucking Jacqueline. Yeah, those fellows mean business. Almost got me. Don't go in there unless you're packing. Yeah, something caused the SI to implode. There's been some strange power surges down here in the deep stink lately. So it might be related. But I don't know. Answers beyond that door. Larger in the suits down here. And hungry, too. SI's the sentient intelligence operating this here ultra-complex machinery. Now, we're talking the most basic forms of sentience. It's not an AGI. The way back's clear now, right? Right. I'm gonna hobble back upstairs, find cheap soup poon and... well... do nothing, I guess. I've lifted the lockdown. Good luck.
Alright. Trumer. Trumer is a fellow Larkian handyman, born in the gutter, works in the gutter, and will most probably die in the gutter. Still content and always ready to crack a joke at the misfortunes of life. He is also an accomplished gossip, and there is little he doesn't know about everything that goes on in the vast innards of the Ascent Group archaeology. He and Stockboss Poon share a kind of love-hate relationship honed over many long standards. Okay. Trumer. Access denied.
Well, hellbound, right? Watch your back down here.
Alright, let's go. Okay, hack everything within cyberdeck reach by holding triangle. Many objects in a row require a cyberdeck capable of hacking that particular type. What your cyberdeck can hack can be read in the journal's character screen, and most things hackable in the world are indicated by a color yellow. Doors and chests can even be protected by more and more complicated ice, and as such requires even more powerful cyberdecks. Upgrade your deck to increase its capabilities by finding cyberdeck upgrades in the world. Cool. Cool. I like it. Use R2 to shoot, fire your weapon. Reload is automatic. Release, okay. You can also execute manual with square. Okay, that's good. No. Oh my god. Ooh. Controlling with the right analog stick is better. Hold up. Can't hack it. Hold up. There's something behind me. Hold up. Okay. Aim behind by holding L2 to shoot over obstacles. More stagger when lifting your gun. Ah, okay. Cool. Hold up. The robot started scattering. Hold up. Ah, damn. Back up. Damn, I killed the robot. Try to put a neon advertisement above it. Take that. Be cautious around people in dangerous areas. Some people tag on site and will let you leave.
Will killing you make me feel better?
Damn. Oof. Okay. Swap between two weapons. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. There's another crate back here somewhere. Another chest. Hold up. Okay. We leveled up. Hold up. Ooh. See that up there. Damn, I can't get up here? Ah. Digital. Energy. Physical. This helping with fire. Alright. That's about as far as we can go. Go ahead, right. So holding determines reload, weapon swap speed, aiming, balance determines resistance to stun, kickbacks, and staggers. Evasion determines evasion cooldown speed. Vital signs determines max health, determines max energy. Let's go critical hit rate again. Get that critical hit rate up. something real quick. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. Excuse me, sir.
Diagnosing. Done. Report. Power readings erratic. Energy fluctuations affecting WMD system. Exact cause unknown. SI offline as protective measure. Current repair protocols invalid. End report.
This is Boone. We're waiting around in feces up here, and you send me reports about erratic energy fluctuations? You have one job. Get it done. I've uploaded the SI access override codes. Don't ping me again until it's done.
Alright.
Alternate system access code downloaded. Installing. Done. Revising work order task list. Done. Tasks. Replace external interface circuitry. Purge memory banks. Reset defaults. End.
This would be leaving. I don't want to go that way. What the hell? No getting away from me, sir.
Memory purge initiated. Purge complete. Resetting to defaults. Done. SI ready for reboot.
Okay, that just takes me back there.
You fixed the problem? Good. Now, just reboot the damn thing and let's call it a day. The SI interface terminal's past that hollow door across the room. I've recovered enough to hobble out to you. Thanks, mate. Let's have a drink when you get back upstairs. I'll be at the Punk Bladder.
Alright.
SI initializing. Done. Boot sequence running. Done. Running diagnostics. Done. Reboot complete. SI operating at full capacity. System report. WMD system operational. Waste disposal fully functional. Report sent.
About time. I know I promised you a bonus, but you know how it is. Revenue is below targets, quotas haven't been met, my hands are tied, yada yada, take your pick. Now get back here! There's a lift at East Stack that's acting up.
Oh, hell no.
If you run into a work Shylar kid named Trummer down there, you can tell that slackhead he's on the eternal shit list. Boot out.
Bro promised us a bonus and then give it to us. There has to be a way to get that. Loot. Yeah, I want that loot. That's not connected to that. That's a whole nother sector. Okay. Fuck. Can't get to that side yet. Okay.
Attention. Emergency Protocol 2 Delta 80 active. In compliance with the Arcology General Contingency Registry. Proceed via emergency tunnel bypass.
Stoppage. So level 22. Assurance. Pipes will corrode. Tactical equipment range from grenades. Robots deploy a tactical with L3. Press L3 again to detonate them. Well, that's okay. You done? Back up. Ooh, critical hit.
Multiple failure reports incoming. 38 local malfunctions.
Back up. Ooh. Oh. Shit.
Wireless offline. Data net contact lost. Arcology now in default shutdown mode. Suggestion. Interface with data node to obtain full sitrep and clarification. Closest data node available in the warrants. End suggestion.
Oh shit. little light work. Let's say augmentations can be bought and found. They give you new abilities and work even better if they sync your skills and attributes. Install augmentations via the journal in the field. The grafter. Okay. Skill augmentations. Complete energy. Okay. Fully over time. Alright. AI, artificial intelligence, is a collective name given to a slew of different native and semi-sentient systems ranging from simple intelligence. Okay. Abilities is being short for personal being private to intelligence system. Assistants and systems controllers, powerful than others, and all have personalities and such. These are usually just called this sentient intelligences. Okay. Got him. Gonna go that way.
I've downloaded a set of instructions available in your codex.
Okay, that's what that is.
The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago. Attention. All indentured workers are to carry on with their current tasks. Do not be alarmed. Attention. All CorpSec officers are to report in person to the nearest security post. Do not be alarmed. Attention. Arcology now is default mode. Services will resume shortly. Do not be alarmed.
Imposter 13, behave, or I'll have you fucking recycled. That is all.
Hmm. Hmm.
Should you happen to flatline a scumbag with a bounty on him, I'll pay out.
Okay. You ever seen two corps go to war? Man, it ain't pretty. They fight it out on the street, on the net, in the boardroom. Better to have two planets fight it out than two corps. Funny thing though, the corporate wars, they never last more than like a few hours, maybe a day or two tops. And when it's over, this top-down cyberpunk, basically, that's basically what it is. Yeah, I'm fucking with it so far. I'm fucking with it so far. I think we can run co-op too. Maybe a day or two tops. And when it's over, it's like it never happened. The losing corp is just gone, wiped from existence like it was never there. Funny, eh? But I just started playing this not too long ago. Visit vendors, weapons. I've been looking forward to this game for a while now. I remember when it first came out, probably like a year ago. I wanted to get it, but I just never got around to getting it. But I see they had a sale for like $19, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Visit vendors, weapon armors, cybers, and grafters to buy and sell goods. New goods become available over time, so make sure to revisit. How much is it? It was like $19. Low on U creds. Have 7 pistols you're not using. Sell them for extra resources and invest in a new shiny pain maker. When you go play it, I can give you my account so you can download it. You ain't got to buy that, though.
You about to call static?
Mm. This is doing more. I don't got enough.
This is the real deal.
What you got? Well, upgrades. Okay. I'll make the upgrade. Cool.
Look no further for your wet-wearing deeds.
Shoot and deploy a companion drone to help collect loot from the ground. Originally meant to help handicapped people with their goods. The looting drone quickly became a popular hog among scavengers, allowing them to reach far away, even more loot. Lock on fire. Fuse the remainder of your clip with perfect accuracy and extra efficiency. Ooh. Hyper focus slows down incoming projectiles. Ooh. That shit is not cheap. It is not cheap.
Look no Give me
Hmm.
Attention. All indentured workers.
Tell you one thing, this shit look good as hell. Armor. Every piece of armor gives individual defense rating for each damage type. Each piece of armor gives individual defense rating for each damage type. Make sure to equip best suited. Make sure to equip armor best suited for the type of incoming damage you want protection from the most. It's also very important that you keep up with the quality of armor as you start encountering enemies of higher level. A lower defense rating will be very punishing against strong enemies. It's usually a wise investment. Okay. Passive boost to attributes and proficiencies. No problem.
Well, what's the rear bar? Does the job.
Digital. Energy. Boost a critical hit. I think we good right now.
Spooky action at a distance. Huh. That's for sure.
What was this? Datapad, don't they realize that real actual teleportation is ultimately fatal at any rate? It's not the same person being transferred, it's the breaking down, the instant killing of the current person, and then the subsequent reconstruction at an atomic level of the exact copy of that very person, memories and all, at a remote distant location, and yet still I've been criticized by my peers for weaponizing this research. As if what they were doing wasn't outright murder all along.
Spooky action at a distance. Huh, that's for sure.
Mm. Try looking at beaming, but we still can't get around the issue of penetrating intervening matter, which means interdimensionalizing hopscotch still comes into play. May not be worth the extremely high energy requirement then, though such a reaction would in turn be highly exothermic in nature. So, scholars can make you look the way you want. Visit one to change your appearance while keeping the attributes of any armor you're wearing underneath. New style. Once the visual style is applied, you're free to equip any armor you see fit based gameplay properties without it showing. And assume any visual style of any armor currently in your inventory. She'll find out. I think.
Look like the success you want.
You're not just any wirehead, are you?
What is this? Tacticals, okay. Shockwave grenade. I actually like that shockwave grenade. That shit is pretty dope. Ooh, how do I get that? Look, I'm gonna have to shut this place any cycle now. Zero business after the collapse. Damn. My boy watching Batman? Lock. Damn it. There go, bro.
This is the feed with your very own Grateful Abbott. The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago. All attempts to contact the corporate board has failed, and we've yet to receive an official statement. The Ascent Group Arcology on Velis has shut down. There's some
Velas,
claim it's
okay.
gone into default mode. If this is true, without AG security, corporate grab teams will already be moving in. All the luck to them. As I always say, one being's ill fortune is another's opportunity. Stay tuned.
To all hammers in Cluster 13, this is Poon. As you've probably noticed, our dear Arcology just defaulted. I don't give a feral's ass about the whys and wherefores. Business will go on as usual. That means no panic, no whining, and certainly no slacking off. Business as usual. Understood? Poon out.
Alright, that's our boss. Poon. Cool.
Poon here. Where the fuck have you been? Forget about that ESAC lift. We got much bigger problems. Come find me at the Serenity Boss.
Okay. A massive structural wonder designed to house hundreds of thousands of beings while also managing their different needs. Relates to several archaeologies rising above the dusk, belonging to the Ascent group being the largest. On the lower levels of the hub stack, stand crowded together and indents live out their meager lives, rarely seeing the outside of the archaeology they call home, while at the upper levels, top management enjoys spacious accommodations and even real sunlight. Damn. I bet. This announcer in the feed needs no further introduction. Grateful Abbott is Tian, who made it big, whose effusive optimism has created a dedicated following, supposedly just as nice off camera. Okay. Cool. What is this? The Ascent group has suddenly gone bankrupt for reasons unknown. The archaeology is in default shutdown mode, and all sections are open to force SI appropriation by rival corporations. The Lohab stack is threatened due to the shutdown, not surviving isolation. With Corp Sec mostly gone due to bankruptcy, it falls on each stack for itself. In their current state, they're extremely vulnerable in appropriation by rival corp, even more indent workers, or even Onyx Void for a boost their bankrupt. Their black market organ and AUG trade. The Ascenders have sent some emergency supplies and a couple of their lesser influences, hoping to recruit more subs, but it's not nearly enough, and most low-hub indents don't trust the cult's intentions anyways. Stack boss Poon has contacted their informal leaders, neighboring stacks, and suggested a low-hub alliance. A meeting is to be held in the neutral pleasure district. Read out the details. Okay. Before we do that, is this the bar? Ice 3. Damn it. Uh, hmm. I did get an upgrade. Three skills. Let's go with evasion, energy, aiming. trying to see, cause it's showing me speak with whom, but what's the other? We did that one already. What's that?
From itch, data burn, neural pains, general anxiety, impotence, whatever it is, Hans can surely help. Here are stims and salves to satisfy every need. My, what a formidable specimen you are. If there's nothing Hans can offer you, maybe there is something you can do for Hans. Interested? Wonderful. Hans will proceed to explain the situation. You see, Hans's signature ramrod bomb has been flying off the shelves lately. It seems especially popular with the Jackalans. Now the stock is running low and Hans lacks enough ingredients to make more. One particular item is rather hard to come by.
What item is that?
Testicles, you see.
Oh, wow.
If you will. They possess extraordinary potency due to the tough environments they grow in. The pharaohs in question are unlikely to part with their vitals willingly, so Hans expects you will have to get your hands dirty. But Hans will make it worthwhile for you. Return when you've gathered enough.
Okay. Balls deep.
No pharaohs here, unfortunately. Hans would try and breed them if he did, but Corpsec would have his.
Cool. What's that? Cool. Let's go see what this other side mission about. Take that. Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that. The pants I'm wearing now is doing +8 evasion. This one it's doing physical though. +8 evasion and +5 fire. That's doing physical.
You there. Yes, you. The one standing around gawking awkwardly at all the magnificence you see before you. Yes, it's true. We're on the verge of a breakthrough here. One of the biggest ever in the history of science. Diesel checks my name. And what we're trying to do here is, well, it has to do with teleportation, you see. I have a new field generator here. And what it does is rather than teleport a person or object, well, it just keeps them in that in-between state instead. Rattles their molecules, so to speak. While they remain in stasis. Enough rattling and, well, kablooey. Of course, we do need just a tad bit more information here before the tech is perfected and ready for sale. So what do you say? Can you head on out into the field, get us a little bit more data? Well, that's just fantastic. Just fantastic. What we need, specifically, is some real-time combat data from out and about. Just get on out there, put some baddies into stasis, and just keep on keeping on, even after stasis has been achieved. I mean, really just rev it up and see what happens. The more pressure you apply, the better. We need to push it to the utmost extremes here. Of course, there's a very good chance that our subjects may not survive this data collection process. But hey, it's all in the name of science, right? Well, that and money. That helps too. So you're ready
Yes,
to
it
do your part?
does.
Go down in history as an accomplice to my genius. Just head back this way once you've had enough test subjects, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Double charge, no problem. Kill enemies while your space is overcharged. Rub your subtle. Am I right? I mean, we're talking about a former nurse been a master in the sciences in order how girls haven't evolved in certain sciences in order to take over the world. Full fuck ton of money. These here major nutcase ton of money thing. Cause let's face it, people just stays until they completely swell. Okay. Look at my boy right here.
Well, trouble been around. Plenty of things looking to flatline you round here. Yeah, I've been trying to warn everyone, but nobody listens to old Trummer. The corpse sec gone, and the auto defense is offline. It's only a matter of time before the ferals come calling. Watch your back, is all I'm saying. It's a bloody bot fest is what it is. The AGI is no longer around to keep watch over the local data net. Everyone and their cousins hacking into the bots, causing all sorts of mischief and mayhem. I never liked those things. It was quite simple, really. The Liquid Quicks used to be the big baddies round here, led by a guy named Trenning. He and Poon are cosy from what I hear. I bet Poon's pockets are getting lined, but can I prove it? Course not. Quicks were never friendly with the Turbo Vipers. Now with CorpSec gone, the Vipers suddenly decided to grab some territory. It's an all-out turf war out there, and I'm happy staying right here. Don't be fooled by their brush suits and posh manners. The Roginals just as soon kill you as look at you. There really ain't much separating them from the Quicks and the Vipers. Except maybe they got more creds to their names. And some fancy rules governing how they fuck the indents over. Bloody backstabbers and stimmed up flatliners, a lot of them. Stay away from the corporate grab teams, friend. Those are as professional as they come. Trained killers. Only the largest multi-corps can afford to keep them on a retainer. They use AGIs to grab property, needed for imprinting the property SI or some such. I make it a point not to fuck with anyone who has direct access to an AGI. Spooky things, if you ask me. Not natural. Yeah, I know things. I get around, but I'm gonna stay as far away from any CGT as I can. I'd rather mess with a nest of starved ferals. Plenty of things will look to kill you lurking round. Which corpse you wondering about? Well, you got the gangs, you got the Rojin, and then you got Onyx Void. That little outfit spans all of Velis, and all the commons too from what I hear. Probably the rest of the known galaxy. Don't fuck with them, and they won't fuck with you. Unless they got a contract for you or some such. And then you're fucked anyway. Better just hope they flatline you on the spot. I hear they like to use their targets for sport now and then.
Down.
Indents, who try to justify their bollocks existence by worshipping the corporation that owns them. Sort of tragic, if you ask me. Then again, I never was one for clubs and groups and teams. More of a loner, me. There's a new influencer leading them, enthusiastic type. Not sure what they hope to accomplish now that the Ascent group's gone kaput. But to each their own, I guess. They're as corrupt as anyone, but at least they kept things somewhat under control round here. Can't say as I blame them for leaving their posts. I would too if I didn't get paid. Corpsec disintegrating, things are going to get a lot worse round here before they get better. Good day. All trouble been around? Yeah, there were a lot of shutdowns when the AGI went blank. Security doors and whatnot closing all over the place. It's an automated corpsec measure. Divide and control, right? Except there's no one left in charge to divide and control nothing. Passages are starting to open up. The gangs are pulping and flatlining one another to see who's got the biggest knob. And they're making a feral casserole of the security systems while they're at it. Nimtown set up their own security to cope. Now it's invites only. They're probably going to stay that way for a while. There's many tales about that flooding as there are indents in the Warrens. Why haven't they drained that little puddle, you ask? And you wouldn't be the first. There's been plenty of attempts to clear Black Lake, but they've all been derailed in different ways. Sudden budget changes, sudden deaths, so on. Almost as if someone doesn't want the water gone from that place. Hab stacks are built in clusters, see? Each cluster's run by a stack boss. Supposed to be the one making sure services are running, and the Habs are, well, habitable. Us indents don't get much of a say in what stacks we live in. It's assigned on a needs basis, based on some SI algo. The stack bosses decide in the end, so everybody kisses stack boss arse. Anything to get a few floors up, or get a functional rinser or whatever. Boone runs Cluster 13. He's a tight-fisted balloon wrinkle. Corrupt to the bone. But I have to admit, he does look after us. If only so he can fuck us over himself. Got a place for organics like you and me. Some call it the beating heart of the arcology, but there's nothing alive about that place. Just endless amounts of hydrogen-cooled bits and bytes. But D-Nexus is also where the bots and monos go to recharge. Unless you're made of silicon, there's nothing for you there, mate. Best stay away. Well, you got the deep stink at the bottom. You're well versed in that sector. Then you got us low-habbers scraping by in the Warrens on the lower levels. With the commercial zones, nodes and docks and stuff above us. At the very top, you got the glitzy pinnacle. Need more U-creds than we'd ever make in a lifetime. Just to get a glimpse of what it's like up there. The Ascent group board sits up there too. The fallen wankers. They got us into this mess. Plenty of things will look to kill you lurking round. You're looking for a bit of fun? Well, the gamblers try their luck at the Speed Crust racetrack or the Golden Satori Casino. I get my fix in the cyberscape. Leveling up a new avatar as we speak. Gonna be a drone hunter. Then there's stims. Whatever works for you. Just don't touch anything made for jack-o'-lanterns. Unless you want to fuse every neuron in your brain into a solid block of stupid. I've got to say, mate, you don't look much like the gambling type. Or a stim fiend either, for that matter. Well, that's where we all get our news, if you can call it that, the corporate propaganda they pump out. I've always liked Abbott. Seems like a nice bloke. And I appreciate how he always puts a happy spin on things. Life as an indent's bollocks enough as it is. There's no need to make it worse by waddling in someone else's troubles. I hear Abbott's based right here in our ecology. It doesn't half seem to favour news from round here. Lots of people around who pissed someone off at one point or another, and I got a bounty for it. If you take one out, you can collect from the bartenders. If you bring proof, of course. Bounties are ranked. And the higher the rank, the better the pay. The bigger the chance you'll end up a bloody smear on the wall. I used to collect the occasional back in the day, but I gave up on that long ago. That's a human's game, that. Any licensed grafter could install your oaks. The good ones might even offer to sedate you before they bring out the knives and lasers. If you got what it takes, they can even upgrade your existing systems. Fine-tune them in different ways. I make a point of seeing them regularly. It doesn't do to have outdated orgs when you rely on them for work. You got the U-credits to spend, you get all sorts of stuff. Guns, tack gear, cyberdecks and whatnot. Oh, and you can find vendors in the strangest of places. Some of them might have some really fancy wares too. If you need to update the nav grid on your imp, you just need to jack into any nav point you find. It'll cost you, but could be worth it. I never was a big spender. Saving up to buy back my contract. I know the deets stink like the back of my paw. Some interesting individuals in this here arcology. Look, I know you and Poon have got some sort of ongoing agreement, so I'd better keep my trap shut. I blabber too much anyway. Enough to say that I'd skin that scurvy jackal and use his prickly hide to wipe me arse with if I could get away with it. Yeah, we go out for a drink every now and then. Brush up on our mutual hatred. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer and all that. Good day.
Okay. No matter where you go. I did come in here. I didn't see him in here before though at first.
Access to other tiers might be restricted pending indent status and full arcology restoration.
Avoid trap of the tranquility.
Ascenders, await the word. This vertical transport hub doubles as the arcology garbage disposal. An estimated 300 tons of unfiltered waste is thrown into the pit every day. The atmosphere down here is saturated with fecal microparticles. You are currently breathing other beings' excrement.
Ooh. Oh shit. Good lord. Oh. Cool. Got a 4 out of 10. Need 6 more. Need 5 more. Good lord. Hold up. I'm using it for the iPad. Damn it. Ooh. I'm definitely not strong enough for that way yet. Damn, this is really fucking good. go talk to Hans.
Oh, you have returned. Hans is beside himself with excitement, and you have gathered the specimens needed. Wonderful. Hans promised to pay, and here it is. A booster of health and well-being to relieve your daily aches and sufferings. Worth more than any measly sum of Eucreds. Thank you again, and please stop by anytime, should you have need of anything else. You have my everlasting gratitude. You have my everlasting gratitude.
Cool skills. Critical hit. A puncture lever with the massive hydraulic force enemies away from you. Okay. Cool.